Hi, this is Craig and Celeste with Sulcata Grove, and today we are going to be taste testing these green sapotes, which I believe is Pouteria viridis, but we'll see if not. These are not ones that we grew. We have tried growing green sapote at least 3 times.
We've had 4 trees, I think.
4 trees, okay. They always die. This is not an easy plant to grow. For us, because we haven't, friends in town. We haven't figured out the secret to it. Now, apparently once the trees get established, they're fine. It's just trying to get a new one going is not easy.
I don't know if there's a graft compatibility issue. The people I know up in this area of Florida, which is like the central west coast, if they have seedling trees, they fruit really well. But I don't know anyone here with a grafted tree that's doing well. If you have one, let us know. Yeah. Let us know.
So we'll be planting some seeds from these for sure, and seeing if it works for us.
So I ordered this fruit from Lara Farms in Homestead. I know he ships a lot of grafted trees, has a lot of really good varieties of stuff, and everything we've gotten from him has done really well.
So you can see it looks a lot like Mame, color-wise and big seed, and
I can smell it from here. And I wasn't sure how to tell when these were ripe, so I emailed Julian at Lara Farms, and he said just like Mame, like it'll be soft.
Yeah, so they came in really hard, and we just left them on the counter, and now they are soft.
I like the color contrast. Some of them were orange on the outside, but most of them were green.
All right. So, my first hits your mouth to me, it's a little bit squashy, pumpkin-y kind of right up front. It's not super sweet, but then the longer it sits in your mouth, the flavor changes a lot. To where it does have some sweetness.
I get caramel and almond, like pumpkin, caramel, almond put together. It's got a really nice dense texture. If you have had Canistel, it reminded me of a really good, like, it had a little bit of raw sapote flavor.
It doesn't remind me of Canistel.
That was the first feeling I got when I took a bite, was like a good raw sapote or a trompo Canistel flavor.
I can tell the almond. I see the almond is definitely, and even the aftertaste is a little almondy. And it's not overly sweet, but it does have sweetness to it. No tartness at all.
If you don't like overly sweet things, but it has no acidity.
Right.
This is a really good.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely kind of fits in the custardy type of not flavor-wise, but.
And it's not dry. Like some Canistels would be like
Canistels
dry.
are often dry and latexy, and this probably has some latex in it, but I'm not detecting it.
It's a good fruit. I really hope we can get a tree to do well. If you want to buy seeds of a tree and you can find somewhere with the fruit, I think that's like the best way to buy it, is to buy the fruit so you actually get to taste it and enjoy it and get fresh seeds.
Oh, it's part of the seed coat.
It's a little bit of like fiber down in there with
the
seed.
The seed coat on there, yeah.
And today is Craig's birthday. Happy birthday, Craig.
I don't like birthdays.
Why don't you like birthdays?
I don't know. I just don't.
Do you think it's because you have expectations and you don't want them ruined, so you like just go with the flow of, I hate birthdays?
If you expect less, you're disappointed less. So I have no expectations. It's hard to compare this to anything. I mean, obviously the flavors, and texture-wise, it's kind of like a Canistel a little bit.
I think it's super addictive. Like,
Now, this is, I could eat a lot of this. People are going to hate on me about this, but I've never had a mamey that I liked. I know folks love the mameys. I've never had a good mamey.
we've probably only had imported mameys, actually.
I may just have never had a good mamey. But this is, to me, maybe this is what a good mamey is a little bit like. And they're very closely related, of course. So maybe this is what the mamey is kind of supposed to be like. Or at least partially. But this is, yeah, this is good. I could eat, this would make a really good pie.
Yeah, a really good milkshake. I
Or I
wouldn't
could
put it
do-
in a smoothie. I'm going to try to freeze dry a couple. I'm just curious. Do you think it'd be good freeze dry or no?
I think it'd be good, but I don't know, it might
Probably
be a
be
waste
wasted,
of the,
yeah.
since there's not that much of it. So I could also sit down and eat a lot of these, I think. Because the seed is, obviously, the seed comes out easy.
Just one seed per fruit so far.
So, I mean, it's you don't have to worry about that. I wonder if you peeled the whole thing and then you could eat it like an apple.
Good try it. Yeah, I'm curious if anybody watching grows green sapote in Florida, like if you could comment where you live and what growing conditions you have it in.
Because I think it might have to do with, like, it has like a very specific range of soil acidity or something that it's looking for.
A lot of pouterias we've gotten have gotten their roots like twisted and tied up. That
Yeah.
seems to be a big problem. And I even planted a couple seeds and kind of had the same issue.
And it's the other thing is, we're very, very sandy where we are, and it might like a rich soil that we add lots of compost and mulch to where eventually our soil is pretty rich, but it takes it a long time to get that way. And so maybe we need to try planting one of these in an old area where we've had something
we're
else.
like getting rid of an old banana area, like our first banana area we planted, and that soil is super rich.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about putting like this and a trompo and a ross over there.
You want to eat it like an apple?
Not really.
You don't have to. That's my aunt you.
No, it's not good. Mm-mm.
Okay.
But I'm weird, like,
Well, that's true. Here,
you might like it.
I'll cut you one in half.
I'm so excited to have these seeds. Isn't that kind of weird, like biting into something that's all... I don't know if
It
I
feels
like
kind of
that.
like eating a tomato or something, but well, it's very good, very sweet, very, very unique flavor. I just wish I could grow it.
I know. Well, that's why I ordered the seeds. These were also really well packed. Like each fruit was wrapped up. There were like no issues. It came within a day. We are in Florida, so it's close, but still. And it was shipped UPS, and UPS has been really good lately. FedEx has kind of been one of the worst, it seems like, as far as delivering things on time here.
I don't know. Isn't that much change to it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's very good. It's very unique. It's not the flavor explosion that a mango is. It's just a whole different class of flavors to it.
But if they ripen now, like jujubes ripen now,
Yeah,
raspberries
it's
are
always
ripening
nice to have
now.
multiple seasons going. That's very good.
I might plant them all out.
I said I could sit down and eat like an endless amount of these. Actually,
They're
I
pretty
couldn't.
filling.
I was saying, this is 1.5, and I'm like,
Yeah, I'm getting full now.
I could. Well, canistels are very much the same way. I love a canistel or a raw sapote, either one are just delicious. And you can sit and eat, it's like, oh, this is so good, and then you're like, after like a couple of them, it's like, I'm starting to feel kind of full. Maybe
is
that's the
rich.
latex. It's rich. That's it is rich. But it's good. It's a little bit messy.
There's a little latex. I
I was gonna say, if I was feeling if there was if the latex, not much, but a little bit. Kind of feeling on your teeth a little bit.
Definitely happy I purchased though.
No. Well, anyway, very good. We're definitely gonna plant these seeds and see if we can get some to grow, get some in the ground, and then in maybe 5 years or so, we'll let you know how it goes. Hopefully, they'll grow faster than that. But anyway, so that's green sapote, which if you can find it, certainly try it, and let us know what you think.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.